Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video, and today we're going a bit on the silly side because we're going to be looking at Babymetal. Now, I am familiar with Babymetal. I have heard one or two of their tracks before. Not heard this one. I'm going to be looking at a track called Road to Resistance, but you know, I didn't know much about the band. I've heard the music, but I didn't know much about the band, so I had to look up and find out what they were about. And it says, Babymetal are a Japanese kawaii band, originally consisting of Suzuka Nakamoto, Yui Mizuno, and Moa Kikuchi. The band was formed with the concept of a fusion of heavy metal and Japanese idol genres. Initially formed in 2010 as a subunit of the Japanese idol group Sakura Gakuin, Babymetal became an independent act in 2013, following Nakamoto's departure. Babymetal released their debut album in February 2014 and their second album in 2016, and they charted well internationally for a Japanese band. So there you go. That's what I have about that. Now, as I said, I have heard them before. They are a very silly band, in my opinion. But let's find out what this song is. Like I said, it's Road to Resistance, and I do have some English lyrics here, so I can see if there is actually any meaning to the song. So let's go straight to it, I think. So, Road of Resistance, sorry, by Babymetal. You know, one thing I do have to say is the musicianship for this is fantastic. When the music initially started, it actually kind of reminded me slightly of Dragon Force, weirdly enough. And my microphone keeps slipping down. That's quite annoying. It's very hard to try and keep up with the lyrics because obviously they're singing in Japanese. I've got an English translation. I've got to try and catch up and figure out where they are. But the song goes, the beacon fire turns the eastern sky crimson. It's our new guide that heralds the end of isolation and darkness. If you get discouraged, light the fire in your heart over and over again. Now is the time. At this moment is the time. We're living together. Just now is the time. I'll sing for tomorrow's you. Now the time has come. Go for resistance. Wow, 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 wow. We're here for a single purpose. If you believe it, move forward, even if it's a trackless path. Forever, forever. Wow, 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 wow. The burning passion in the depth of heart is our resistance. So, it's sort of like, it sounds to me like it's saying, you know, no matter what you come up against, fight against it, move forward, you know, don't cower down and let, you know, everything overtake you. Don't just roll over and die, you know, fight for what you believe in, fight for what you want, you know, resist against the pressure and everything that's trying to push you down and hold you down. That's what it seems to sound like. That's what it sounds like to me. I could be wrong. Because there's a line there, the burning passion in the depths of your heart, it's our resistance. So as long as you've got that passion to be what you want to be, do what you want to do, you know, you're fighting against everything that's pushing you down. You are resisting everything that's trying to hold you back. It's what it sounds like. I could be hideously wrong. Well, I don't even know how accurate these lyrics might be. But if that's what it does mean, I quite like it. You know, I think it's a good meaning behind the song. Let's carry on. well, it's a lot more sensible and serious than the first time I heard them. Obviously, the first ever track I heard of those was Gimme Chocolate or whatever it was, which was incredibly silly, you know, and I didn't really think much of it. But this is much, much better than the first track that I heard by them. And, you know, I've got to admire the energy that they put into it, you know, all that, you know, it can't be easy trying to do, like, dancing to that music that's going that fast, you know, it's very impressive. Excuse me. Let's see, where were we with the track? There was an awesome bit as well. The amount of people in that crowd and the control that they had over that crowd, getting them to sing. I mean, okay, they were just going whoa, 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 basically, but to get the whole crowd, you know, doing that and to have that much of a following to accomplish that, it's very impressive, you know. So they're obviously doing something right, and obviously my initial thoughts of the band were slightly misjudged, you know, because of that whole Gimme Chocolate one, which was just ridiculous in my opinion. It just seemed silly and a bit gimmicky. I mean, obviously there is a slight gimmick to the band with it being the sort of Japanese idol pop mixed with metal, but they make it work, and they make it work quite well. So it's going to be. It looks like I'm going to have to go back and sort of reevaluate and have a look at some other of their tracks. And as this track carried on, it says, "As long as I live, I will never turn my back on you. Today makes tomorrow. Yes, it's our future on the way. Resistance, resistance, stand up and shout. Justice forever. If you believe it, move forward. The answer is right there. Forever, forever. Wow, 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 wow. The burning passion in the depth of your heart. It's our resistance." So the song actually has quite a powerful and strong meaning to it, compared to my initial interaction with the band. So, you know, they're literally saying, you know, don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. You know, fight back, push forward. You know, if you want it, go for it. If you're going to do it, do it. You know, don't let anybody hold you down. Don't let people push you back. Don't just roll over, you know, and let people walk all over you. It's a really good, powerful meaning to a song, and it was very, very well executed. Like I said, the music kind of reminded me a bit of Dragon Force, mostly because of the speed and the what I call fret wanking on the guitar solos. But it was actually a very good track and quite enjoyable. Something slightly different, and, you know, a band that I may have misjudged. Because I did hear another Babymetal track as well. I can't remember what it was called, because I heard that Gimme Chocolate one, and then there was another one which I can't remember the name of. And both of them seemed pretty silly and whatnot. But this song, very impressive. I'm quite impressed by this, because it's got a, like I say, it's got a strong, powerful meaning, an important one, you know, and yes. And like I say, I've got to admire their energy, because it cannot be easy, like I say, dancing along to tracks like that, especially if they're doing probably hour-long sets, if not longer, on the stage. So, you know, they're going to be absolutely knackered by the end of it. So, you know, got to give it to them. Very impressive. So, yes, I shall have to go back and revisit them, I think, at some point. But I'm going to leave that as it is. If anybody would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so. By all means, you can drop a comment in the comment section below, or you can message me on my Facebook or Instagram. The links for those are in the description down there. Just know that if you do suggest a track, it will take me a while to get around to it. I get suggested dozens of tracks every single day, and my list of tracks grows faster than I can record the videos. But rest assured, I do write down every single suggestion I get given, so it will get done. It will just take a while before I get to it. Excuse me. Also, Metalhead Reacts is a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity whose main focus is to put an end to hate crimes, more specifically those aimed at alternative subculture, people who listen to alternative music or dress in alternative fashion. Obviously they want to put an end to all hate crimes, but the alternative subculture is their main focus, given how the foundation came into being. It's definitely a worthwhile cause in my opinion. You know, it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. Because, you know, we see all these hate crimes every single day, you know, racism, homophobia, transphobia, religious hatred, xenophobia, you know, all these sorts of things. We see and hear about this every single day. But the things you don't hear about are the people that are getting physically attacked because of the style of music or clothes that they wear. You know, everybody has the right to be an individual. You know, you don't go down the street and beat someone up because they like cats and you're a dog person. You don't go down the street and beat someone up because they like a different flavour ice cream to you or a different flavour crisp to you. You don't beat someone up because they drink Pepsi instead of cola. You know, so why should it be acceptable, for want of a better word, to beat someone up because they like a different style of music? You know, I don't go down the street and verbally or physically attack people because they listen to Wiz Khalifa or Ariana Grande. You know, so why should it be okay for them to attack me because I listen to My Dying Bride and Paradise Lost, or, you know, stuff like that? You know, it makes no sense. It's pointless, it's stupid, it's childish. And the thing is, every single day people are getting physically attacked because of their choice in music and fashion. It's unacceptable. It needs to stop. It needs to change. You know, it shouldn't have taken the death of a young girl for people to suddenly stop and think, hold on, this is actually wrong. You know, it's a no-brainer. You know, you don't go and beat someone up because they listen to Neil Diamond. Well, you might do, but if you do, you're an idiot. You know, it's something that needs to stop, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed and something that needs more attention to it. If you'd like to find out more about the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, there is a link to their website in the description below. You can find out what they're currently working on, what their main goal is, because they can explain it better than me, because I just ramble on about rubbish. And, you know, if you can help them in any way, you know, even the smallest amount helps, you know, even if it's something as simple as one of these Sophie wristbands, you know, they're like, I think, £1 in the store. They've got other stuff there as well, but every little bit matters, every little bit counts, and it all makes a big difference to help stamp out prejudice, hatred and intolerance everywhere. But we'll leave that as it is. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.